if I told you that technically you don't really own your land in Nigeria, would you believe me? Hmm. You see that prime plots you're bragging about might actually belong to the government. But don't panic. I'm not saying maybe tomorrow they'll come take your land or property from you. But before you say God forbid, let's understand how this real estate thing really works. So today we'll be talking about 10 shocking and sometimes unbelievable facts about real estate, both globally and in Nigeria. Some of these facts will make you say, eh, so is this how it is? Like, is this really how it is? And might actually save you multi-million naira mistake. Trust me. One, land is older than money. Let's start with the basic. You see, land is the oldest form of investment. Before Bitcoin, before stock markets, even before cowrie shares, people were buying and selling land because land, they go anywhere. Land is just there. You can't manufacture land. It is just there. You can print money, you can mint crypto, but you can't mint land. That is why people say buy land because they're not manufacturing more of land. You can't manufacture land. So when your uncle tells you buy land, he's not just talking for talking sake. He's quoting one of the oldest financial principles in history. Two, land appreciates, unlike your car depreciates. Think about it. The same year you bought your car, maybe a land beside your street probably doubled in price. Cars loses value the moment you drive it out from the dealership, but for land, like the value continue, increasing. It increases in value, especially if there is a new road construction or a bridge or even a buka nearby. The value of the land will to just be going up. So if you are in between choosing buying a flashy car and buying a small plot in Ekwe, please, I would advise you get that small plot first because in few years that plot will give you, let's just say, three of the worth of that car. Three, location, location, location. I know you must have heard this million times, but let me still say it. A plot of land in Banana Island can buy you an entire village in Ogun State. But still, people are still rushing down to Banana Island because in real estate, location is destiny. In fact, it's not about the land size, it's about what is around it. You have a good road, good security, good schools, development is coming in. So all these things multiplies the value of the land. So if you're buying land, don't just look at the price, look at the potential of the location. Very important. Four, real estate has many faces. Real estate is not just about houses alone. There is residential, that is your apartment, your duplexes. There is commercial, your mall, your offices, there is agricultural, your farmland. There is industrial, that is your warehouse, your factories, and there is mixed use, that is residential and commercial. Even if you can't buy a house right now, you can invest in farmland. You get a farmland or shop. Just get a small space for your shop. Like everything in real estate is gradual, is step by step. Five, it is the king of passive income. You see that your landlord that collects rent every year with good joy. It's not just enjoyment, it is called cash flow. You see, real estate can give you a steady cash inflow. Don't know if that, yes, steady inflow of cash from rent to shortlet, from shortlet to Airbnb, from Airbnb to event. Literally, your property can work harder than you. But make sure that you're not those landlords that after collecting rent, you will not see them again. Phew, they disappeared. Six, it beats inflation. When the price of gari, fuel, all of that is going up, sometimes your rent too will go up. So Property owners usually smile during inflation, not even concerning them. That is why some, let me not even say some, that is why smart investors will tell you that real estate is the hedge against inflation. While the currency or money is losing value, your land, your property is gaining value. So instead of allowing or saving your money in the bank, allowing it to just slip away, make your money work for you in land and housing. Very important. Seven, do your due diligence. This one is very, very serious. Before you buy land in Nigeria, shine your eyes. Let your eyes be wide, oh, be wide open. Please, it is very, very important. Don't buy land because the person was sold. Person is okay, is carrying files, all of that. No, please check for the deed of assignment, check the gazette, check the accession, CFO, governor's consent, all of them. Make sure to do your due diligence. Always verify in the land registry before you pay copper to anybody, because one mistake in real estate can cost you millions, I mean millions. Eight, all land belongs to the government. I don't know, this one shocked people very, very well. But under the Land Use Act of 1978, all land in Nigeria belongs to the government. That means that you don't own the land outright. You lease it for 99 years. So you see that your ancestral land still belongs to the governor of that state. But don't worry, no one will come knocking at your door for anything, but that is the law. That is why it is good to get documents like CFO, governor's consent. This ones prove that you have a legal right to occupy that land. Nine, Lagos is the village state capital in West Africa. Quote me right. Like Lagos has this madness when it comes to real estate. Land in Banana Island can be going for billions, in fact, billions of naira. People are still buying it. Even a swampy land in Lekki Phase 2 has turned to gold right now. People are still, people are still investing. Why? Because there is demand. People want to invest, people want to live there. And with the development like Dangote's refinery, Lekki Deep Sea Port, and the new airport, Ekpe as is right now is turning into the new Lagos. So if you missed Ikoyi Lekki Phase 1, this one now in Ekpe might be your second chance. Don't miss it. 10. Real estate is still the safest way to build wealth. Despite the economy, inflation, forest, wahala, real estate still holds its value. You can't hack land, you can't scam land, you can't lose it due to a network error. It is not possible. That is why wealthy Nigerians, from politicians to pastors, all always having property portfolio, because as long as there is land, there is value. So you can start small, 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 steady, steady, steady. Before you know it, a few years later, you become a landlord. Now, if you found this video helpful, please, I am begging again, please help to hit that subscribe button, like, and share. Bye for now.